Yo, it's Abafetu, Shabuzet. This is your boy Kabavovo, aka Vavelishe, the big jet Kubela. I hope Nimnandi in the Grand Lanikona. It is a Sunday morning, the Sunday the 13th. It's not Friday the 13th, but it is Sunday the 13th. I hope Nimnandi and the Grand Laukona. Happy Sunday to you. It's this time of the morning, Langshako Nange, Shoyako Imnandi. Ivovo talk the show. We will talk about everything else and we leave nothing unattended. Babiza bonke bazobona senzani. Ivovo sengenile kuyazi masengenile ivovo lam lodwa hamba nento evutshelwe ivutshelwe lento ivovo lizokutshela ukuthi you know what, you can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You're not alone because I do have your back, son. Like I always say every Sunday and every time I come to that space for that matter. And from there, sizo topic in here too, and then we're gonna say happy Sunday to you. But before say the scene, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. And if it's anniversary or an unveiling, whatever it is that you're celebrating, happy what you call birthday to you, happy anniversary, happy whatever that is that you're celebrating. But if you're you're going through a hard time, fana cleaner ntwana ilanga lizokhanya. Always say that ukuthi ilanga liyaphuma, phinde liyashona phinde liphume futhi, and intemnandi ngelanga alikhishwa izitha zakho, likhishwa umdalo somandla. Do you understand? So usomandla melikhiphile ilanga melishonisa ilanga uphinde alikhiphe futhi mbejama. So you don't have to worry, because if beliphuma according to izitha zakho and according to labantu abamungafuni, then that will be a problem. But ilanga liphuma ngani? Phuma ngosomandla, and usithembisile ukuthi asoza sishiya asoza silahla. If you're going through a hard time ntwana, you've lost a loved one, cleaner, uzoba strong, kuzodlula, kuzoba right. I am your boy Kabavovo, aka Vavelisha, the big G at Kubela. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your time really means a lot to us. Asithatha kancane isikhathi sakho nedatha lakho. Ngizokushaya ngeverse ntwana, and from then sizohlala phezu topic tethu namhlanje is quite simple and quite easy. Into encane nje ukuthi sikhumbuzane ukuthi hey, asingabi under pressure with stupid and smallanyana unnecessary things, because I do have your back, son. Stay with us, ngizokushaya ngeverse, and we'll be right back and say happy Sunday to you. Welcome back. Happy Sunday to you. It is the Sunday, the 13th of March 2022. It's not Friday the 13th, but however, it is Sunday the 13th, meaning whatever it is ebhedayo enzo Friday the 13th sayiguqula sayishintsha lento ibamnandi. So whatever it is ubupheke kuyo, whatever it is ukuphazamisa sayishintsha namhlanje, because this is a blessed day. It's a beautiful day. It is a Sunday, as you can see the sun is out and it's a beautiful Sunday. We are out here in Pretoria doing the things that we do as Ivovo Talk, and talking about the things that make you well in the spirit, in the soul, and everything. Talking about the soul is the time of the show. And the verse namhlanje, it is found in the book of Isaiah or Isaiah. It depends kuwe tanasekhaya ukuthi ufuna ukulibiza kanjani. Abanye balibiza ngesiZulu bathi Isaiah, abanye balishaya ngesilungu but Isaiah. It's found in the book of Isaiah 14 verse 32. It reads as follows: How then will one answer the messengers of the nation that the Lord has founded Zion, and the afflicted of his people will seek refuge in it? Isaiah 14 verse 32. How then will one answer the messengers of the nation that the Lord has founded Zion, and the afflicted of his people will seek refuge in it? That is the verse of this morning. Hlala nathi wena ungayindawo masibuya sizokushaya ngeverse, sizokushaya ngetopic of today, and elizozwa ukuthi sikhuluma ngani, and then you will understand ukuthi out of all the verses that Ivovo could have read this morning, why you chose this verse specifically. Today we're talking about something really small, into nje yokukhumbuzana ukuthi you know what, ungavumeli izinto ezincane, ngoba lezi zinto ezincane yabo lezi zimbijana izona ezokubhayizisayo ezokufakela pressure and stress in life unnecessarily and azidingeki. But we are here to eliminate those things today on this episode of Ivovo Talk. Ngiyancane sanigcwele ngawe all the time. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the topic, and so shaya lento, and then we're gonna say happy Sunday to you. It's our favorite to Shabuzet. Welcome back. It is the show, Ivo Talk. The show will talk about everything else and we leave nothing unattended. I am your boy, Kabavovo, aka Ivo Velishe. The picture yet Kupela. It is the Sunday, the 13th. It is a Sunday morning where we bring you your show. This morning, buffet was Kulum and Tetain, is Kulum and Manager, but the Balegila. Most people, Balimazagile and Puluini, Balinas Wabant. And one of the things as limaze abantu or eslimazana ngazo, it is the things that we come to each other ngazo. Do you understand? Kunabantu abeza empilweni yakho bezokubuza imibuzo, you know, as if labo bantu beza khona lento sisho sezulu uthi yini impisi imbethe isikhumba semvu or something like that, yabona. So kunabantu abeza empilweni yakho as beza bazimpisi beyimpisi kodwa beza begqoke isikhumba semvu ukuthi bakudidisa, and into abayenzayo beza ngemibuzo, you know, such questions like how are you, you know. That is a very powerful question abantu or umuntu angakubuza yona, because that question is full of supposedly look like love and caring and things like that. However, though akusibo bonke abantu abakubuzayo or abeza kuwe and say how are you that really means well and really wants to know how you're doing. Others, they want to confirm certain things abazenze kuwe. Others wants to see ukuthi ngempela uyasstrugglisha uyashizila njengoba befisa, and then ukujabulisa nokufeza injongo zabo. Let's bring us to the topic of today. The topic of today says Umbuzo, wemibuzo. Umbuzo, wemibuzo, a question of the questions. So na into before you answer, you don't have to answer all the questions that you are asked. Akusiyo yonke imibuzo ibuzwayo that you have to answer. Do you understand? Because you need to ask yourself, now umbuzo la uza khona, umbuzo wemibuzo. You need to ask yourself ukuthi, number one, who's asking this question? And why is this person asking the question? You know, first you ask yourself who's asking and why are they asking the question? And then, is the question meant to build or to destroy, you know? And why is the question asked at the time it is asked? Because yazi empilweni unokudlula kwezinye izinto bafethu ne. Uthola ukuthi something happened to you 2 years back or 3 years ago or 6 months ago. Do you understand? And someone will come, and that person was around empilweni yakho at that time. Do you understand? But lo muntu abuye 6 months later azokubuza about that thing. Do you understand? And you have to ask yourself, why now? Why this person all of a sudden is interested on me, for that matter? Why is this person is interested in asking and finding out about this thing now? You know, why wasn't this person interested 6 months ago or things like that? Do you understand? So it is important to understand that I agree on a yonke imibuzo that is asked to you that you have to answer. Do you understand? You have to ask yourself, la umbuzo ongena khona, umbuzo wemibuzo. You need to ask yourself question first before you answer, because ukuzibuza kwakho umbuzo kuzokusiza ukuthi, should I answer this question or should I not answer this question? Because eminye imibuzo is there to destroy you. Silimele empilweni, siyalimazana empilweni, silimazana ngezinto eziningi, and okunye kwazo imibuzo esibuzana yona. You can always answer at a later stage. You can always answer at a later stage. Ngicela ukubambe lokho. Wonke umbuzo obuzwa wona, ne? You can always answer at a later stage, unless maybe if usenkantolo ke inkosi enkantolo kubuza imibuzo, then if you answer there and then, that's a different case. But in social, in life, when people are asking you questions, you can always answer at the later stage, because that later stage, it basically allows you of isikhathi ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi uhambe uyozicabanga and ask yourself too many questions ukuthi njengoba ngishilo ukuthi ubani lo ngibuza lo mbuzo. why ngibuza lo mbuzo, and then is this question meant to destroy or to build, you know? Am I under attack here, or is this person coming at a loving point and coming to care for me ngalo mbuzo wakhe? So you can always answer at a later stage, because that later stage ikunikeza isikhathi enough ukuthi ukwazi ukureflecta in terms of the question itself, and ukwazi ukuthi uma usuphendula ngendlela right, because sometimes nako lokuthi ujaha uthi usheshe uphendule uyazigaxekisa, because uzosho ezinye izinto ezozo reveala ezinye izinto kubantu angamelanga ukuthi bazazi. Not that you are under you know, certain shenanigans or whatever, but akuyo yonke into ngempilo yakho abantu ekumele bayazi, or akubo bonke abantu ekumele bazi okuthize ngempilo yakho. Kunezinye izinto of which abanye abantu akumelanga bazazi ngempilo yakho. Let's move right along. You must only answer if you are willing to answer and willing to face the consequences of your answer. So we are awuphoqiwe ukuthi uphendule umbuzo. If bakubuza umbuzo, you can always say ukuthi, no, unfortunately I don't feel like answering that question, or I cannot answer that question for that matter. So don't feel under pressure, don't feel pressed ukuthi uphendule umbuzo, because le mbuzo le ekupressayo and le mbuzo lo yiyo ekudestroyayo, yiyo ogcina uzithengise ngayo ngale mbuzo le. We're going to take a short break. It's in Shayile Kala, and then we're going to take a short break, and then show just a couple of things, because Kala lang kijimang corner, and then from there sizoyivala lezozo and say happy Sunday to you. But before say break in, khumbula ngithe ama consequences ukuphendula kwakho umbuzo wakho, umbuzo obuzwe wona kunama consequences. So to avoid those consequences, ungangawuphendula umbuzo. So think about, that's why ngithi we can answer at a later stage, because that later stage izokusiza ukuthi ubheke ama consequences alo mbuzo obuzwe wona, nempendulo ozoyiphendula ukuthi angeke yini ikugaxekise or angeke yenze ukuthi ulimale even more in your life, because actually that question or some of these questions are really meant to destroy you or ukuthi akulimaze. Nalelo kugcina before say break in, if you have to answer questions, learn to be strategic with your answers. Learn to be strategic with your answers. Now into it's answer the messenger while you're answering the sender and his or her associate. Learn to be strategic umuphendula umbuzo yakho, because you know in sales kuna lento le ekuthiwa it's a sales pitch. You know, we'll be pitching a product to a client, to understand. And then when you're pitching a product to a client, and then there will come a time where uzobuza client ukuthi say, oh ma'am, do you have any questions regarding this product or regarding what I've just shared with you, you know? And then bese beyabuza. As a smart salesperson, into yenzayo or into ekumele uyenze ukuthi when you're answering the question ayibuzile, in your mind you should also think about other possible questions that the client could ask, and then umuphendula lo mbuzo usuphendula nale mwenye, to save time, to save what you call a frustration, to save you know, so many things, and also to have an impact in that sales conversation. But anyway, asikho usales sila on Vovo Talk classical. So into eating, if you have to answer questions, if you have to answer, because remember I said you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but then if you really feel like you have to answer the question, na into a corner, be strategic in answering the question. Basically, answer the messenger while we are answering the sender and his associate, because na into ehlekisayo, sometimes uzobuza umuntu umbuzo and lo muntu loyo uthunyiwe, because kunabantu that doesn't want to come front, bazothumela omunye umuntu ukuthi awuhambe uyobuza usibani about this thing, you understand? And when uyitshela ukuthi ubuzwa this person, kanti kahle kahle it's not the person that is asking, this person uthunyiwe ukuthi azokubuza lo mbuzo, you understand? And naye lo thumile, the messenger, the sender osend messenger ukuthi izokubuza lo mbuzo naye akabuzi okazibuzeli yena kuphela. It's a group of people abahlalile bakudiscussa. You know, like in life mfethu, we're going through different things. You have different people that are out there to destroy you. It could be individuals, it could be group of people, it could be 2 people, 3 people, or whatever. It could be an organization, it could be a business trying to, you know, jeopardize whatever that you're offering. Because also remember, in business no competition, do you understand? So this your competitor ihlalile laphana discuss ukuthi no lo asembuzo umbuzo uthe esokwazi ukuthi sithole more information, and sikwazi ukuthi sizomshaya kanjani, simshaya ekhanda simuse phansi, sikwazi ukuthi sithathe le deal instead of ithathe we. Sometimes it's like personal, sometimes it's business, sometimes it's just, you know, that those love relationship or family matters or whatever. It's a lot of things, you know. So ilento kumele ube strategic ngayo, ucabanga ukuthi kana ubani lo mbuzo lo, how am I relating to this person, and think about the question ukuthi honestly, will this person really, yazi kunabantu that you are close to them or you relate to them, but kunembuzo abanokuyibuza, and you will understand ukuthi no, this person, in the years that I've known this person will never just come and ask me this. Kunomuntu omthomile ukuthi azongibuza lo mbuzo. Do you understand? And then these are the things that you think fast about. These are the things that when you take time to answer the questions and then you think about, and then into yenzayo, you ask yourself, that's why ngithi umbuzo wemibuzo. You ask yourself a question on the questions that you've been asked, so that you form a strategy, or you form a strategical answer in terms of answering. It's okay, fine, lo akazibuzele yena ubuzele uthunywe usibani bani, or chances awuthunywe ile organization, so it's ngishaye kanjena ke manje ngiphendula yena, but also ngiphendula ne-organization lemthumile ukuthi ngikhathe isikhathi, ngikhathe ne-frustration, and ngimkhombise also ukuthi 5 steps or 10 steps ahead kubo, you know. And because sometimes when they do these things, abantu bacabanga ukuthi usinaye ulele too much, but into kanjalo, be strategic with your thinking in terms of asking yourself questions, so that you will be able to answer those questions. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and then sizosho shango ncane, and then wrap the show and say happy Sunday.
This is Kabavovo YouTube channel, your home of the Son of Hope. You don't have to do this life alone, because your boy Kabavovo, aka Ivovo Elite, the big G at Gubela, got your back. On Ivovo Talk every Sunday morning on this channel, Kabavovo YouTube channel.
Welcome back. It is the Sunday, the 13th of March 2022. I am indeed your boy Kabavovo, aka Vovelihle. The picture at Kupela, now all that you want to see is to see you succeeding and becoming great. Namhlanje sikhuluma ngokuthi umbuzo wemibuzo, because miningi imbuzo esibuzwa yona empilweni, and then esilimazayo. Some of us are under attack, and under depression, under oppression, under, you know, being destroyed by certain people and by certain things, and part of the tools that they use, basebenzisa umbuzo, a question. The question, you know, isilungu sithi knowledge is power, and one of the ways of gaining knowledge is to do a research. One of the ways of researching is to ask questions. But however, though, it's not every question that is asked that is meant well. Whatever question, however, though, it's not every question that is asked that is meant to develop and build a solid and a well-founded information that can be used to build and to upskill and to help people. But however, some other information is gathered to destroy other people, and that might be you. With the question that they've asked you, ask yourself, why are they asking me this question? Why and who? Ask yourself that. There's into ezogcina ngifuna ukushaya ngazo bese siyayivala lento. It is okay mfethu mfana kithi. It is okay not to have an answer. It is absolutely okay. Because abanye bethu sizifake under pressure because we were so in a hurry to answer the questions. We were so in a hurry to answer the questions, and impendulo zethu yizo ezisibuyalisayo, because umuntu mesozokushaya akabesebuya ukuthi yakhumbula ngeza kuwe ngazokusukela nje uyihlalela ngakubuza ukuthi nokuthi usebuya kuwe usethi yakhumbula that day sikuphi wathi sekhohliwe umuntu wakhona ukuthi kahle uze uthi wayekubuze wathi yena. Do you understand? So ilento ke balekile ukuthi ungajahi. Don't put yourself under pressure. Don't put yourself under pressure. Ungajahi ukuphendula imibuzo. It is okay to simply say, I'm sorry mfana kithi, I'm sorry sister, I'm sorry mangibani, I'm sorry whoever it is, business associates, ban, whoever it is, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have that answer. Do you understand? And it's okay. And you would have saved yourself in from so many things and from so many troubles. Okay. Very importantly, very important to remember this. Ask yourself before you answer. Ask yourself. That's why it's Umbuzo, wemibuzo. Ask yourself before you answer. Ask yourself before you answer. Stop asking yourself too many stupid and unnecessary questions. Actually, I was like passing and ngidlula because just trying to help you from to protect yourself from other people. Do you understand? But however, then the protection in inzima because you have to protect yourself from other things and from other people. But what is mostly important is you also need to protect yourself from yourself. You need to protect yourself from yourself. And one of the things that you protect yourself from is questions that you're asking yourself. It's questions like, am I good enough, Mar? Am I beautiful enough? Aren't I fat? Aren't I stupid? Aren't I uneducated for this? Do I have what it takes? Does my background, have what it takes? How will I do this? How will I see this through? How will I do this? I don't have this, how will I do this? Am I good, especially that one, am I good enough? Let me tell you, you are good enough. You are good enough, Mtanusakaya. You are good enough. You are made in the image of God, like I always say. Kulunkula wenza ma fake. Kulunkula wenza ma reject. You are good enough. You are great. You are amazing. Believe in yourself. Stop asking yourself stupid and unnecessary questions, because into ezokufakela depression and into ezoku stress more than ukufakelwa abantu depression, more than being destroyed and being attacked by abantu, it is yourself. I always say bantwana basekhaya ukuthi abantu, they can say whatever. They will always have something to say. Trust me, abantu, they will always have something to say embi ngawe. Akusibo bonke abantu abakuthandayo oyona imali. Like they always say, you're not money. So ngeke uzithanda wonke umuntu. But wena zithande, and ukuzithanda kwakho ukuthi yekela ukuzibuza imibuzo engenangqondo, yekela ukuzibuza imibuzo unnecessary. Be careful of the questions that you're asking yourself, because the very same questions lezo izo ezikubulalayo, ezikufakela depression. Because you need to stay strong and you need to stay focused, so that maziza ngapha, yabona njengoba ngihleli kanje, maseziza ngempela ama-attacks, khona izoqhamuka ngapha, khona izoqhamuka ngapha, khona izoqhamuka lapha ngwami, khona izoqhamuka ngemumva, on all the sides. Do you understand? But if I'm strong enough and I'm asking myself proper questions, and azongibuilda, azongakha, azongiqinisa, so that when these things come, when le mibuzo iza, ngizibuza umbuzo oyi-1 ukuthi Khabavovo, how great you are. Do you understand? Don't say Kabavovo, are you great enough? Just say Kabavovo, how great you are. And then ingqondo nosomandla nenhliziyo yakho izophendula ithi, damn Kabavovo, you're great. Damn Kabavovo, you're great. Kabavovo, you're amazing. Slindilo, you're amazing. Bratepo, you're amazing. Brian, you're amazing. I don't know what your name is, I don't know who you are, but ask yourself good questions, man. Ezizokunikeza a good answer. Ezizokunikeza that is going to cause you and make you to answer isn't as right about your life. Bafethu, life is short. Do great, do wonders. Keep pushing. And this is where I come in and wrap up the show. I told you it's a simple show. Like, you know, most we've ever talk asizini nezinto ezinjanjani. Sizana lezi zinto ezincane simple, man. Ezisikhawathwayo kodwa esingazinaki. Umbuzo, wemibuzo. Ask yourself questions before you answer the questions that you are being asked, because it's not all the questions that are there to build you. Simple thing like, how are you? Other people are asking that ukujabulisa inhliziyo zabo nokufezekisa injongo zabo ozobusathane nobu-evil. But however, though, there are those, salute to those who really ask genuinely, how are you? Because they are caring, they want to lend a helping hand, they want to support you, they want to see you great, they want to see you going up and succeeding. Like I always say, I want to see you succeeding and grow and becoming the best that you can be. This is where we come in and wrap up the show. Buffet to tomorrow. It is Monday, the 14th of March 2022. The 14th after the 14th of Valentine. I hope you're gonna remember Utando and remember Ubuthande, Umbuzo, right? And protect yourself from these evil questions and these attack questions, and may you grow and become the best. Tomorrow, go out there, excel. Buza imbuza right, because I see abantu kuphela. Even now you can be toxic, you can be a danger to other people. Now learn to ask proper questions. Ungabuzi imbuzo wrong bantu ezokwenza ukuthi abantu bafeel small and bafeel otherwise ezoba destroy. Ask good questions eyakhayo, ekhulisayo, sibambisane, siqinisane, sisizane, siyindle emnyama siye phambili. Go out there tomorrow, excel and do the best that you can be and become the best pusher, presser, panda. I said yesterday, mangikhuluma namanye amajita ngithi, push it to the limit. Push it like your mama pushed you at birth. Push it like your mama pushed you at birth. This is the new term. Share the term around. Tell the people that you love when encouraging them and motivating them. Tell them, push it to the limits. Push it like your mama pushed you at birth. Because if your mama doesn't push you enough, you wouldn't be here. Buzofela endleleni or bekuzokwenzeka lama complications ngaba ukho la. But you are here because your mom pushed you with that zeal, with that focus yokuthi ngifuna bekhona lo muntu lo, ngifuna bekhona, ngifuna yenzeke lento. Push it to the limit, make it happen, make this thing happen, because this life is all about you. This life idinga wena. Make sure that you do this thing. Make sure that you do this thing. This is where I come in and repeat and say ngiyancanya sana ngicwele ngawe all the time, and be strong and be good. If you can't be good, baby, be bad, baby. Ngiyancanya sana, go out there, excel and do the best. Ivo Valento. Tell your friends to tell their friends ukuthi Kabavovo was on the show on Ivo Talk, coming live in Pretoria, Kopitori, son. So please do share, subscribe, like, and make sure let's help grow the channel, because this channel is gonna bring great things to you. Oh, while I'm signing out and say goodbye to you, we are available for bookings one-on-one, and if you have an event as well, hit us up. Sizowafaka my details at the end of the show or at the end of the video. That was Stola Corner, and make sure you make use of us. Ngoba siyenzani, siyafly as that plane flying there. Siyafly. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing. We're going higher and higher and higher. Like you can see the plane flying up high. That is where we want to go as well. But we can't do that alone. We can do that through you. And now we can fly through us. Siyadingana. So asibambaneni siyenze lento. I'm out bafethu. Cheers. Salute. Happy Sunday.